This is Plant-Based Briefing, Breast Cancer, How to Reduce Your Risk, from Physicians Committee for Responsible Medicine at pcrm.org. And I'm Marian Erickson, host of this curated content plant-based podcast, where I narrate a variety of articles on plant-based and vegan living with permission in about 10 minutes or less every weekday. And today's article is from the Physicians Committee for Responsible Medicine. They're a nonprofit founded by Dr. Neal Barnard, and they combine the clout and expertise of more than 12,000 physicians, dietitians, and scientists, and almost 200,000 members worldwide. They're changing the way doctors treat chronic diseases such as diabetes, heart disease, obesity, and cancer by putting prevention over pills and empowering patients to take control of their own health. And since 1985, they've worked tirelessly for alternatives to the use of animals in medical education and research, and for more effective scientific methods. They're constantly lobbying the government, lobbying universities to end those barbaric practices with animals, and they're always lobbying the government for policy reform around health and nutrition information as well. So now let's get to today's plant-based briefing. Breast cancer, how to reduce your risk, from Physicians Committee for Responsible Medicine at pcrm.org. A healthy diet and lifestyle can lower your risk of getting breast cancer. These 4 simple tips can boost your health in other ways, too. Number 1, choose plant-based foods. Healthy foods from plants like vegetables, fruits, whole grains, and beans can lower your breast cancer risk in several ways. They're often low in calories and high in fiber. This helps you feel full and lose weight if needed. High-fiber, low-fat diets can also help reduce estrogen levels. Lower estrogen levels can lower your risk of breast cancer. A recent study showed that eating less fat and more fruits, vegetables, and grains could help protect breast cancer survivors, too. Packed with nutrition, plant-based diets can also reduce the risk of other diseases like diabetes and heart disease. For the best nutrition, eat a variety of plant foods each day. Be sure to include a good source of vitamin B12, too, such as a supplement. Keep salt intake low, but when you do use salt, choose the iodized kind. And specifically, fill up on veggies. Not only are they healthy, but some have cancer-fighting nutrients. Try adding broccoli, collard greens, or cabbage to meals. Eat more soy. Tofu, soy milk, and edamame may help protect against breast cancer. Studies show that women who eat more soy have a lower risk of breast cancer. Soy foods may help protect women who've had breast cancer, too. And avoid processed meats. Hot dogs, bacon, sausage, and lunch meats have been linked to a higher risk of breast cancer. Swap in healthy plant-based protein like beans, tofu, or nuts instead. Number 2, exercise regularly. Being active lowers the risk of breast cancer. Why? It can help with weight loss. Exercise might also make it harder for tumors to grow and even boost your immune system. If you aren't active, start slow and build up exercise over time. Brisk walking for 10 to 15 minutes 3 times per week is a good start. You can then add 5 minutes until you reach 30 to 40 minutes. When you feel ready, you can add other activities if you like. Note, please talk to your doctor before beginning an exercise program. Number 3, limit alcohol. Drinking alcohol raises breast cancer risk. Alcohol can increase estrogen levels, and it can cause DNA damage, the first step in cancer. The less you drink, the lower your risk. And number 4, maintain a healthy weight. Excess body weight increases the odds of getting breast cancer after menopause. Being overweight can also make existing cancer more likely to grow. One reason seems to be that fat cells make extra estrogens, female hormones that can help some breast cancer cells form and spread. Being overweight also raises the risk of other health issues like high blood pressure. What's a healthy weight for you? It depends on your height. To find out if you're in the healthy range, you can check your body mass index or BMI. Find your BMI by entering your height and weight in the BMI calculator linked here. Geraldine's story. In 1994, Geraldine Wallace got heart-stopping news. She had breast cancer. After getting surgery to remove the lump, she ate plant-based for the next 15 years to reduce the risk of recurrence. But then she started slipping back into old habits like eating meat and dairy, and she developed diabetes. A few years later, in 2018, Geraldine was again diagnosed with breast cancer, grade 3, triple-negative, and aggressive. Shortly after her new breast cancer diagnosis, she was hospitalized for diabetes complications. Right there in the hospital, with help from her daughter Jacqueline, Geraldine got back on a healthy vegan diet. Not long after, she had a mastectomy, and just 2 months later, she traveled to Barbados and completed a 5K walk. Now healthy and strong at age 79, Geraldine is off her insulin and has walked several more 5K races. You just listened to Breast Cancer: How to Reduce Your Risk from Physicians Committee for Responsible Medicine at PCRM.org. And I'm Marian Erickson, your host. And I'll link 2 other episodes I've done about breast cancer in the show notes. Episode 348, How a Breast Cancer Diagnosis Led Me to a Plant-Based Diet. And 191, Is Soy Healthy for Breast Cancer Survivors? So please share this episode with anyone who might benefit, and thanks for listening.